my name is Megan and welcome back to my channel. I'm in Peru. I've landed today. I've had such a long travel, so it is nearly 1 p.m. Peruvian time in Cusco, and I set off at like 6 a.m. Peruvian time yesterday, so I'm pretty tired. I'm staying in Cusco and I'm at a Spanish school for 2 weeks. I'm staying with a host family for 2 weeks. They have a little dog called Kobe, and I'm out of breath because I'm at altitude. So I've just had like a show of how to use the keys to get in and out, and now I'm going to shower because I've not showered in like a hot minute, and then I think I'm going to go and explore, but it's quite warm. It is nice and warm actually. Since the last clip I have showered. I have been into town. I went to Los Toldos, which was a chicken place. I went to in 2013, it was excellent. There's lots of people in the Plaza de Armas, but I'm like very careful not to get my phone out. So, I mean, lots of people did, but I don't want to increase my chances of anything getting stolen, you know. So I've got some fizzy water for my belly because it hates flying, and then I'm basically just going to chill for like the next 3 hours until dinner here. So it's actually a chill one today. I was only just done 10,000 steps today, so that's good for me. I'm a little tired, but I don't feel awful, but it's probably because I've flown west and not flown east. So yeah, relaxing day today, I think. It is Saturday morning. I slept beautifully last night and we've had brekkie with the fam, and now I'll have to do the hike up to Sacsayhuaman. I'm out of breath because the altitude, but I'm walking towards Sacsayhuaman.
It should sound like Sacsayhuaman.
And it's on top of the hill near Cusco, and it's like this big Jesus, and you've got a view over all of Cusco, and it's beautiful. So I've decided to do that today. I'm walking slowly because it's uphill, but there's blue skies. I've got on factor 50, so the UV here is wild. There's like a fiesta going on at the plaza, so there's lots of dancing and stuff. So yeah, I'm just following all trails up there now. Okay, so really annoyingly they won't accept my student card because I'm too old and I don't have enough money in cash to pay, so I just have to walk back down the hill, and I've come here for no reason. Love that for me. He was like, no, you can't pay with card, and he won't let me use my student card, which is really annoying because you can pay 70 soles to like see Sacsayhuaman, or you can pay 130 to like see all the sites, but I'm like, all the sites includes the Sacsayhuaman, otherwise it's just like £17 just to see this that I have actually seen before, which is really irritating. Why wouldn't they accept my student card? I took money out of my purse this morning, so I was like, I don't want to carry all the Peruvian money with me in case I'm like robbed. I should have just kept it in. Really irritating because it's taken like over an hour to get up here and it's really hot and sweaty. Oh well, we live and we learn. So I'll just have to come back another day when I've got the whole boleto. The issue I have is it's so far up here and I just don't think I can be bothered to come again. I might just have to bite the bullet. So tip for if you're coming up here, bring enough cash because they don't have a card like machine, and don't bother bringing your student card if you're over the age of 25 because it doesn't count. Okay, I'm in. It's so high up here. I'm just wandering around the ruins now. I'm hoping to find the big Jesus with like the views over Cusco. Because I walked uphill to get to Sacsayhuaman, I wandered around, had a look at the views, and there was also a set mirador point as well where you could look over all of Cusco. I found the big Jesus. He was up another hill. Oh hey, there he is.
Some time later.
I have just been, look at the Incan walls, I have just been for such a fantastic massage. It was beautiful. I was asking in Spanish and I couldn't remember the word for like soft, as in like superficial, as opposed to deep. So I just went with smooth. I'm pretty sure it means a similar thing. So anyway, she did an excellent massage. I feel very relaxed. I feel like I'm walking on a cloud now. So I'm gonna, oh, and it cost 80 soles, which is £16 for like, what time is it? I was in there for like an hour, so that was excellent. I'm now walking to a vegan cafe down the road because I want cake. It's afternoon tea time. I'm ready for some cake. So I've come to a place called Parada Vegana and I've got a tres leches cake. I wasn't expecting it to come swimming, but I've literally never had this before, and it's a vegan place, so I'm very excited to try. Okay, I can smell cinnamon. This is just excellent. Okay, it's like a cake in like a puddle of milk. Oh, it smells very cinnamony. Okay. Oh, this is glorious. Oh, this is excellent. It's so cinnamony. It's got like cream in the middle. But this bit here is like cream. Excellent. It is the next day. We are out and about this morning. I'm still short of breath from the altitude. We're at some random parade. It's some like art parade because it's Father's Day today, but also we're getting closer to like the sun parade thing, the Day of the Sun, which I'm sure I'll talk more about once I know more about it. So I'm out with a couple of gals from the accommodation and we're waiting for the parade to start.
The parade this day were different floats that people had made, and we got a prime spot outside Coricancha to watch them all go up the Avenida del Sol.
I am on the way back from the plaza now, but we're meant to be having lunch at like 12:30. However, they're now going to start cooking at 1 because the family are like on the plaza. So I'm going to head back to the vegan place I went to yesterday. I'm like a little nibbly, and then head back to the house. Okay, change of plan. It's closed on Sundays, and today is Sunday. So I'll just go back to the accommodation.
So as I mentioned earlier, it was Father's Day, so both of the kids of the family I was staying with were home for the weekend. And here we are making, it's called a watia, and it's basically like cooking chicken and potatoes and cheese under like stones, and it's kind of like oven baked, kind of like a barbecue, kind of not. But this is my host dad and my host brothers, as you saw Kobe before as well. And then we ended up with plates of food that were so yummy.
This morning I am heading into town because I have a walking tour. So I booked it through Guru Walk, and it's a walking tour meeting at the Plaza de Armas for 2 hours. I need to go to the Avenida del Sol to change some dollars first, and then afterwards I start my Spanish lessons today. Okay, I've successfully changed money. I can talk better now because I'm walking downhill, not uphill. It's on the Avenida del Sol, but you have to go to like the money changes inside instead of like just on the street. So I use my currency converter to see like how much money they should be giving me. And I mean, I hope the notes are legit. It's not legit if you buy it like off a stall, but if you go inside it's okay. So hopefully that's okay. I'm just going to the post office to get some stamps for England so I can start writing some postcards. Okay, so the parade we saw yesterday, they've now got like all the floats up in a little plaza. They look excellent.
I then found the purple umbrellas to join the walking tour, and I would highly recommend doing a walking tour of anywhere that you're visiting when you're travelling, especially in a foreign language if you're trying to learn that language, because as one of my housemates said, you already know English, you don't need to go on a walking tour that's in English.
We've finished the walking tour. It took so much brain because it was in Spanish. I understood probably about 80%. I got none of the jokes at all. People started laughing and I was like, I absolutely don't get this play on words. And then we went to a place that overlooked Cusco in the San Blas Mirador for drinks afterwards, which was nice. I'm now on the hunt for, there's like a place that does vegan lasagna. I've seen it on Google Maps, but I don't know where it is. We shall see. Also, I'm very close to where I stayed in 2013. It's like at the top of this road. I am back from my first lot of Spanish lessons. I obviously couldn't film when I was in there because I like just met people and whatnot, but it's really good. We've got like a class of like group of 4 of us and they're lovely girls. And then we went out for chicken to Los Toldos again, and now I've got some homework to do. It's like 8:30, I think. Yeah, so I'm just gonna, it's just a couple of exercises in the book and then read a bit of my book and then go to bed. It is the next day, so I've just had a lovely catch up with my mum on WhatsApp, and now I'm just doing some homework, writing some postcards, because there's a dog that I follow on Instagram who's just had spinal surgery, and I'm sending her a get well soon card with alpacas on, because I was like, why not? And then I'm gonna head into town afterwards. I have come to the chocolate museum, and they have a cafe. There's like a chocolate like tour, like making session, workshop is the word, going on there, and I've ordered a hot chocolate but with soy milk. I'm excited, it smells amazing in here.
This hot chocolate was glorious. It was one of those where you like pour the melted chocolate in and mix it in with the milk, but I can confirm it was definitely yummy.
I have just had lunch in a place where there was a menu for like £2.50. I'm very out of breath because I've come up to like the upper bit of town, because this is where school is. The menu was very nice. It was like a veggie place, and I had a soup, obviously. Whoop, it's slippery because it's been raining, as all menus start with soup, and then meatball type things. So I'm just on the way to school now and trying not to fall over because it's slippery. I am back. Oh well, my pouch is pouching. I am back from Spanish lessons now. I've done a little bit of shopping today, I won't lie, so I'll do a little bit of a haul. First of all, as you will probably have seen from most of the videos, this is my only jumper I have with me, because I'm in Peru for like the first month of my travels, and then I'm in warm countries for 2 months, so I only brought one fleece, but like I'm wearing it every day, and at some point I need to wash it. So anyway, I went to a shop called Toppy Top that my host mum recommended, and I got this, which is pink, and I don't wear pink, but anyway, it's a pink fleece. It's got zipped pockets, which we love, and it just fit really well. It's nice and warm, and it was like £12, I think, because the issue is all the shops around here that are like hiking shops, they're like North Face and things like that, so they're really expensive, and also they don't seem to do them the sizes small enough, so they're like really drafty. I'm still after another like long sleeve top. I should have brought 2 of my Sweaty Betty tops, but I did not, alas, I did not. We live and we learn. And then also I bought some alpaca socks. Like these are like proper alpaca. So they're like really, really soft. They were £14, I think. So they're baby alpaca and nylon. These are to keep my feet warm at night because my feet are getting really cold. And I just thought it'd be nice to have. And I do have room in my like underwear packing cube. And then also I went to a market that was like more of a, like a supermarket that was more of a touristy supermarket, because I saw in our Spanish class yesterday, the Australian lass had Nature Valley bars, and I was like,
Oh my word, do they sell them here?
and they do. So these were like quite expensive. So they were like £6, I think, because obviously they're imported. But I just wanted like snackos for the afternoon, because we don't eat tea till like 7:30, and I have lunch before class at 2, so like I'm a hungry gal, but we have a break halfway through the class, so I got snackos for that. And then I've also got some Peruvian quinoa bars as well, which were cheaper, so if they're nice then that would be good, but I know that these like are super yummy, so I've got these for snackos. So I'm going to do a voiceover for the video that I was editing yesterday morning, and hopefully try and upload that. It's not like due to be uploaded for a couple of weeks, but I just want to get ahead, like whilst I've got time to like sort things out. And then we've got tea at 7:30, which already smells amazing. It's 7:10 now, so I'll probably need to crack on. It is the next day. I'm going over like the simple future tense and the conditional, because they're like similar, but not quite the same. Like you use the infinitive and then like an extra bit on the end. So I'm just kind of like making a table of that and going over it all, because they've got the same like irregular verbs. So I thought it'd be good to sort of like have it all together in one place. And then it is raining today, unfortunately. Very unfortunately, because it's dry season. But I think I'm going to try and go to the MAP Museum, which is the Museum of Pre-Columbian Art, I think. And then we've got a lecture on what Inti Raymi is at school before the lessons start. So I've just spent the last like 15 minutes trying to get money out. So there's the Banco Nacion that's like down there, where it doesn't charge you to take money out. So there's always a big queue because it's the one that doesn't charge. I've extended my Spanish classes by a week, so I obviously need to pay for another week of like bed, board and Spanish classes. They only take payment in cash. So I was getting dollars out, and I went to this bank and they don't do dollars, they only do soles. So I sent them a WhatsApp, I was like, can I pay in soles? So we like had to come out of the bank, because there are no dollars, put in the currency converter how much it would be, went back in the bank and I had to do it through 2 transactions. So it was only let me take 400 soles out at a time, which is like £85. And then the second time I did it, I didn't have enough money in my bank. So then I had to leave again to transfer more money to my Revolut to take money out again. Honestly, it was the most tragic thing. But I now have enough money, I think, in solace to pay for my additional week of Spanish school.
So as I mentioned earlier in this day, I was heading to the map museum that was nearby to our school, and then we had a talk about Inti Raymi, which is like the sun festival that is just after winter solstice in Peru. So we went through the reasonings behind this, we each got a blessing as well, and then we had music and a little bit of awkward dancing afterwards. And then after school we headed out for food, which was fantastic, and then in the plaza in the evening there were fireworks as part of the Inti Raymi festival. It is 4:30 a.m. I'm awake because I'm going on a hike with my family up to a mountain that is like Rainbow Mountain. Let's go.
We've stopped in a place for brekkie called Sacsayhuaman, but we're here like really early, so the cafes aren't open, but we're going to hit up the market for some food instead.
This market was such an experience. We were definitely the only gringos there, and they did a fantastic breakfast butty. We then headed back in the car to go towards the mountain, and we kept having to get out so the car could actually get up the hills.
We have arrived at the top of the road, and now we're going to hike up from here. There's a lake over there.
So it was about an hour's hike up the hill, and unlike Rainbow Mountain, there was hardly anyone there, which was just absolutely fantastic. And here is a really cheesy video of us all waving at the camera. And then we headed for Chinese food on the way home.
I slept so well last night after the early morning yesterday, and today a girl called Sam from my Spanish class has moved into the house yesterday. So we're all going to go on a group trip to the ruins at Pisac. Okay, we have successfully made it to Pisac. We couldn't get a private car, so we came on the Collectivo, which was fine. And we're now in Pisac on the hunt for coffee and empanadas. Yeah.
The bad thing is the spell that comes out of the oven, they microwave it.
Okay, so we've bought our tourist tickets that were 70 soles, and then we're carrying on the hike.
So we started off the hike, and then a little dog joined us, which is obviously always excellent. And Carol, who was with us, had bought herself a little alpaca, and we called it Pisac, and he came with us. And the dog showed the way most of the way. There was quite a lot of climbing, quite a lot of squeezing through tunnels, but eventually we made it to the top.
We have finally made it to the top.
Thank you very much for joining me on my first week in Peru, and I will see you in the next one.